What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing really well. Today is Friday. Today's Friday, September 13th. Hopefully there's no bad luck upon us. Today's video is going to be a little different from my normal fitness and nutrition vlogs. I am going to give you guys a house update. If you have been following along, then you will know Caleb and I are currently living in an Airbnb and our house is currently being built, but I have some exciting updates. We have a close date. I have some more content to show you in terms of like the house construction and things like that. We are so close to the finish line, and this will be the last update pretty much basically until like the move-in day, because there's not much else to show. I'll give you a little context if you are new here, and if you haven't seen the previous vlogs, I highly recommend that you go check them out. But basically, my husband, at the time boyfriend, had a home. I moved in with him. We got married and we decided that we want to build something from scratch that has both of our personalities, both of our energies, if you will, and just sort of like really build the foundation of our marriage in a home. And we feel very fortunate enough that we're able to do so in this terrible economy, and it's a terrible time to buy a home. If you've been looking at interest rates, I'm sure you know. But we feel very blessed and fortunate, and so I figured I would document the journey. When my mom and dad retired from the military in 2002, they built their own home from scratch, and so it's just kind of nice to like go through that and have my own experience with my husband. Yeah, it's something that I just want to document. So if you're interested, thank you so much for watching. So first update is we have a close date, which I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's October 16th. That's basically a month away. I think this video is going up on the 15th, so yeah, basically a month away, and I just couldn't be more excited. I am ready to be in my own space. You can never really relax or be comfortable or unwind when you're living in someone else's space, especially as a woman. I always believe that the wife or the mom or the girl or whoever, like the woman is the nucleus of the home. I truly believe that. We are the core of the home. We are what make a home, and it's when you're not in your own home, it's just hard to really provide that energy, if you will. I'm just ready for that like stability and normalcy in our everyday life. That's basically where we are right now, which is why I said this will probably be like the last update until we actually move in, because it's just a lot of logistics at this point and repacking. So moving on to the actual home and the construction. So basically we have been getting weekly updates, and that is through phone, and they also have an app where they insert pictures. The construction company basically, or I guess the builders I should say, they put pictures in an app, and we are able to look at it and log in every week and say, okay, like your countertops are in, your plumbing has been installed, the gas has been installed. So that has been extremely beneficial, and something that wasn't around when my parents were building homes. So it's just nice to see how modern and technology savvy a lot of these builders have become. I do believe because we're moving in a subdivision, that's why a lot of this is very robust versus like us buying a lot and going through an independent build. So yeah, so starting with the garage, I'm really excited how high the garage is. I like the way it looks. I like that rugged, like paint, almost unfinished look that it has. We are currently trying to decide like how we want to leverage the garage with our 3 cars and the gym. So Caleb is someone that is an avid person that likes to work out at home. He does not like public gyms. I can honestly respect that. Now that I'm getting older, I kind of like over gyms outside of like classes. So we really want to make a space that is appropriate for the gym, but also like when it's cold outside, if I'm fortunate to have kids one day, I know I want to be able to park in the garage, bring the kid in and out of the house, as well as groceries that I go get all the time. So we're really trying to think about leveraging the space. If anybody has any tips really utilizing the garage space for a gym and cars, that's something we're figuring out, but really happy with the garage. Walking in through the garage is our mud room. So we ended up not getting the drop zone that was extra, if you will, like an extra add-on for the builder. Just gonna order some stuff off Wayfair or like Amazon or something, and you'll see that as a common theme throughout this video. Like we had an option to either have the builder do it or we can outsource ourselves, and we figured let's not make the mortgage any higher than it needs to be. If it's something that we can build, or we can simply hire a contractor, someone else to come do it, that is the route that we're going to take. But again, if anybody has any tips or have one that they like, it's very sturdy and easy to build, let me know. Going into the kitchen, I'm so excited about this. The countertops are in, the cabinets are in, the island is complete. They do have some touching up to do and stuff, but that was one of the heavier lifts that the builders had to get through, because we got like the most expensive option for the kitchen, because I was not playing. I'm really happy to see all of that coming to life. We had the option to do either a screened-in porch or a sunroom, and Caleb opted to do a screened-in porch that goes into the deck and then down to the backyard, and he likes to smoke cigars, listen to music, drink some whiskey. So that was perfect, a perfect add-on for him, and that's going to be one of the last things that's built. Fireplace is in, a lot of the outlets are being installed, and so we're sort of like just going to the house with some tape measure and taking measurements for like the couch sizes, rug sizes, where do we want to put our TV. We were thinking either over the fireplace, but we're actually not going to have it over the fireplace. We're going to have it on the other adjacent wall so we can sort of see the TV if I'm in the kitchen cooking or whatever. So along the rest of the first floor is of course the dining room table, the guest bathroom or the half bath when you walk in, and then we had the option of doing a living room or an office space. We thought long and hard about it. My parents have a living room that they do not use at all. Who was calling me? They were actually one of those parents who were like, you're not allowed to be in this room. And then my grandmother's house, she had like plastic all over her couches. I don't feel like our generation needs a living room. My family always said like a living room is one of those rooms where nobody's allowed in it because the room is always ready when you're having company. So it's the first room people walk in, and it's like you don't have to worry about cleaning it, and your house looks put together because somebody needs to come in and like drop off a cake or a dish or whatever, and that's the first room they see. They don't need to go any deeper in the house. It's like it's always camera ready. I'm not vibing with that. Like, I want functionality for every single corner of the house that I'm paying for. And we work from home now. I think that also wasn't really a thing back when houses were being built in the early 2000s. So since we both work from home, we need space for that, and we want separation within the home. So that's why we decided to just make that his office space, and probably like a little study slash library slash bookshelf. So that's the first floor. Going upstairs, our stairs will be carpeted because it was cheaper. It's crazy how much just a strip of carpet costs, but I actually prefer carpet in general. I grew up with carpet all over the house. I really like carpet. I like walking around with no shoes on or socks on. I don't like my feet being cold, but I do think it's easier to clean like hardwood floors. So having hardwood floors on the first floor was our goal, and then the stairs up into the second floor is where we have carpet. I also prefer carpet like in the bedrooms. When I wake up in the morning, I don't want to step on a rug with hardwood floor. I want to step on carpet that feels like a cloud. Carpet will be installed this week. When you walk up the stairs, to the left is the double doors that lead to the master bedroom, and then we have our bathroom and our closet. I'm still trying to decide if I want to do like hire like a contractor to do some type of wardrobe, but then that would mean someone would have to take down all the racks that were just put in there, and I'm really just trying to avoid any type of like outside work that needs demolishing the home that we just built. So we might just order like some shelves or something off Wayfair or Amazon, and just have a couple of like shelves for our shoes and pants. I don't know, again, open to suggestions, what you guys recommend. But I was gonna hire someone, but I don't want anyone to come in and take all those nails out of the wall and then have to re-put nails, and I don't want to do that, at least not for the near future. So moving on to the other 3 bedrooms, I'm not really sure what we want to do with them. Like, one of them will be a guest room for sure, because I have a spare queen bedroom for my apartment before Caleb and I met. One will definitely be a guest room. The other 2, I guess one will be my office. Within those 3 rooms, I'm trying to figure out which one I want to be my office, which one I want to be the guest room, which one we want to be like maybe, I don't know, the entertainment room. We also have the loft area, so our old furniture from the old house is going to be in the loft for the time being. So we'll order a TV stand, put the couch in there, and the rug, old rug, we'll put that up there, and that's basically going to be like the loft area. And we're not fully committed or married to any of design ideas. I think we're just trying to not try to buy everything like as soon as we move in. Really want to just like marinate, live in a house, sleep, and constantly wake up in the house and say, let it speak to us. Like, what does this room need to be? What should this room be? Do we want this to be an extra guest room? Do we want this to be an entertainment room? Like, we're just sort of like going with the vibe. It's been a journey. Everything has been quite smooth. And so the next steps are essentially we will have a couple of more meetings before we actually like close and get the key. If I remember correctly, we're gonna have a walkthrough like about a week and a half or so before we actually close, and we're gonna go in and make sure everything is working, everything was done correctly. Some of my friends suggested we get like a portable light with an outlet plug on the back, and we just go in and plug in each and every outlet and make sure that all of the outlets work. There's no like trips in the circuit or anything. Flush every single toilet, make sure that there's nothing clogged, just turn everything on. Try to break everything and blow the house up. I shouldn't say that, it's Friday the 13th. Just making sure everything works, so we'll do that. The builder did say to expect there to be some tweaks to be made. Like, humans are building the house, nothing's perfect, and so there might be a scratch on the wall from like bringing in your toilet upstairs, or there might be some wood that got warped around the baseboard or whatever. There might be a scratch somewhere, so just be like, come in there with a magnifying glass and really make sure that you get it done, because once you sign the paperwork and get that key, it is what it is. The good thing about this builder though is we do have a 1-year warranty. We have a few warranties, but we have a 1-year warranty where they will come and fix anything in the house for the first year. They recommend don't paint the house yet, because they will do a fresh coat of paint regardless after 1 year, and then if anything is wrong at all that they installed, they will come fix it for free. And then we have other 5 or 10 year warranties for some other appliances and roof stuff, all that stuff. Oh, I'm getting delirious. And then we'll go in one more time and do another walkthrough. I asked about cleaners because I was like, is it going to be a bunch of dust and stuff, or are they going to clean the house? They do 3 deep cleans, which is really nice. They shampoo the carpet 3 times, and they recommend that if you did want to do any additional cleaning behind them, just go and check all the cabinets, because it's just easy for like fresh wood to sort of like shave and collect dust within the cabinets. Yeah, that's super exciting. The next time I have a home update, I will officially be a homeowner. Caleb has owned a home before, so I'm so happy that I have his guidance and his knowledge, and he's so patient with me. I do want to end this vlog in saying, you know, like, comparison is the thief of joy. It's really easy for all of us to get online and say, oh my god, everybody is, you know, getting married and having kids and getting promotions and buying stuff. Like, what is happening to you right now is supposed to be happening to you. I have been through some dark times, been in the mud. Caleb has his own journeys as well, and I truly believe we have constantly persevered. We always try to do the right thing. We are planners. We have a plan, we have an action plan, and we follow through to get us to this point. And so, you know, nothing changes if nothing changes. I don't recommend anybody getting online and doom scrolling of like, oh, why is everything happening to these people? Why is nothing happening to me? Like, I don't want this to come off as braggy or anything. I definitely want it to just be sort of like documentation of my journey, inspiration. It's fun, it's lighthearted, but I know it could be easy to be in a spot where it's like, dang, like everyone's my age is doing this and that, and I just highly recommend do not do that. The grass is not always greener. Caleb and I are just normal middle-class people. We have dual income, no kids, and we've had some unfortunate things happen to us, but we have turned lemons into lemonade, for lack of better words, and that's why we are able to have this. So I'm an open book. I'm happy to answer any questions in terms of the house. Just don't ask me how much the house is. I will definitely not be answering that question. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video, if you have any other questions, what you want to see in the next home update, because I'm pretty sure that's going to be move-in day, furniture, all the fun stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. My next video will be my DC half marathon in 2 days, so stick around, stay tuned, subscribe, and until next time, I will see you next time.